Good day, grade 7 students. Welcome to the second week of our bridging program. This is our first asynchronous class for this week. This is our work plan for this session. First, we are going to review the ST video sentence pattern. Then, we are going to focus on the SIV sentence pattern. Here are our learning targets for this session. First, I can recall the ST video sentence pattern and I can use the SIV sentence pattern appropriately. Now let's have a quick review on the ST video sentence pattern. The ST video sentence pattern stands for subject, transitive verb, and direct object. The subject is the noun or pronoun that identifies who or what is being talked about in the sentence. The transitive verb is the action verb that expresses a doable activity. It needs a direct object or a receiver of the action. Hence, a direct object is a word or group of words that receives the action of the transitive verb. Let's have an example. The sentence is, Jenny bought a new bike. In this sentence, the subject is Jenny because the sentence talks about her. The word bought is the transitive verb because it is a doable action that needs a receiver. Therefore, the receiver of the action bought is a new bike, or what we call as the direct object. It's now your time to try identifying the subject, transitive verb, and direct object in the following sentences. You may write your answers on a sheet of paper. The first sentence is, I baked cookies and pies during summer. Second, Elle waters the plants every morning. And third, Lee packed things for the camp. Remember to pause this video and try to identify the subject, transitive verb, and direct object in each sentence. Let's now answer. For the first sentence, the subject is the pronoun I. The transitive verb or the action that needs a receiver is the word baked. The receiver of the action are the nouns cookies and pies. The phrase during summer is a preposition phrase which indicates a parallel action to the verb baked. For the second sentence, Elle waters the plants every morning. The subject is Elle. The transitive verb is waters, and the direct object is the phrase the plants. The phrase every morning is an adverb that tells how often the action occurs. Let's proceed with the answer to the third sentence. Lee packed things for the camp. The subject is Lee, and the action he did was packed, which is received by the word things. For the camp is a preposition phrase that indicates the purpose of the things that Lee packed. Since we now know the ST video sentence pattern, it is now time for us to learn a new sentence pattern. Our lesson focus for today is the SIV sentence pattern. In the SIV pattern, S stands for subject, while IV stands for intransitive verb. A subject is the noun, pronoun, or group of words functioning as a noun in the sentence that tells who or what the sentence is about. The intransitive verb is an action verb that expresses a doable activity, but it does not need an object to receive the action. Since the subject is a noun, pronoun, or group of words that acts as a noun and tells who or what the sentence is about, let us identify the subject in this sentence. Hannah reads silently. Hannah is the subject in this sentence. How would we verify that it's the subject? It answers the question, who is reading silently? An intransitive verb does not need an object to receive the action. It does not need nouns or adjectives to complete the meaning. But there may be a word or phrase following an intransitive verb. Such words and phrases typically answer the question, how. Here's a list of intransitive verbs. You may pause this video as you read the intransitive verbs. Let us try to identify the subject and the intransitive verb in the sentence, Noah snores. The subject in this sentence is Noah, while the intransitive verb is snores. With an intransitive verb, the verb's meaning is complete without a direct object. It only involves the subject. In the sentence, Hannah reads silently. The subject is Hannah because she is the one being talked about in the sentence. Reads is the intransitive verb because it does not require a receiver. It is followed by the adverb silently to describe how she reads. Next example, Johnny fell hard. Can you identify the subject and intransitive verb in this sentence? You may pause this video as you try to answer the question. Let's answer. The subject in the sentence is Johnny, and the intransitive verb is fell. The intransitive verb fell is followed by the adverb hard. Let's have another sentence. Elle and Noah arrived on time. The subject in the sentence is Elle and Noah, and the intransitive verb is arrived. The intransitive verb is followed by the preposition on time. Last sentence. We played until midnight. The subject in the sentence is the pronoun we, and the intransitive verb is played. It is followed by the preposition phrase until midnight to identify when they did the action. Please take note of this. Many verbs can be both transitive and intransitive. Always remember that an action verb with direct object is transitive, while an action verb with no direct object is intransitive. To better understand it, let's compare these examples. First, Lee and Noah played in the garden. Played is not being done to anything. Therefore, it is an intransitive verb. Next, Lee and Noah played baseball in the garden. Played have a direct object which is baseball. Therefore, it is a transitive verb. Another, Daniel drives safely. What is the subject in this sentence? What is the verb? Is it transitive or intransitive? You may pause this video as you try to answer. Let's answer. The subject is Daniel, and the verb is drives. The verb is intransitive. It is followed by safely, an adverb which describes the action of driving. Lastly, Daniel drives a motorcycle. The subject in this sentence is Daniel. The transitive verb is drives, and the direct object is a motorcycle. Drive is a transitive verb because the action has a direct object, a motorcycle. That's it for today's asynchronous class. I hope that you can now identify the subject and intransitive verb. Try to test out your knowledge on the SIV pattern by writing a sentence that follows this pattern. Should you have any questions, please feel free to message me through Quipper, our learning management system. Thank you for watching and God bless you.